So that's no home computers, no ability to just hop on the Wi-Fi and Google something. And that is a number that is increasing.
Without connectivity, you're missing a whole part of the world.
Without us, there's no free internet, there's no computers, there's no printing. This pandemic has been a digital crisis.
Being a trusted source in this city, being a place of refuge, we knew that we had a huge responsibility.
I'm Sarah Matos. I'm the school social worker at Baybrook Elementary Middle School in Baltimore City. I have a student who, she's 13. She just mentioned to me that their internet wasn't on. And she was frustrated she couldn't get on to her classes, and she wanted me to talk to her teacher. I knew I'd seen that Pratt had hotspots. We called the Brooklyn branch, and someone answered right away. The fact that someone who's 13 can walk in by themselves and get a device is huge. The library has just really stepped up during this time for our families.
Over in Pennsylvania Avenue, we have a really fantastic community of library users. When we had to close, we realized that there were so many community members who use the library as their main point of connection.
And I'm surrounded by the herd, so I know I'm safe, and I know I'm gonna get some good information.
We've lent each person a Chromebook and a hotspot, and each week we have a community meeting of everybody who's involved in the program where we can get together, talk about our successes and our struggles.
Everyone in this program has chosen to change themselves.
Because I haven't been in one in so long, selling myself at an interview.
We also meet one-on-one with all of our participants to make sure that they are able to navigate through all of the library resources we offer.
Drive-in Wi-Fi, I would say, is our first great attempt to 24-hour service. It has no barriers to walls. It has no barriers to time. So even when the library is closed, customers can access the internet. I think the drive-in Wi-Fi will be a long-standing service that we will be able to provide beyond the pandemic.
Mobile units like this, we go anywhere and everywhere. It doesn't feel like their neighborhood library. It feels like everyone's library. We installed an antenna onto the vehicle to make it a mobile hotspot. Anyone with a digital enabled device can use that Wi-Fi for anything. It feels good to try to help as many people as we can. If they do not have that Wi-Fi, they will be left behind, and that is a tragedy that we have to avoid. When people knock on our door, we direct them to some resources. We even offer to make them a resume wirelessly. We have them fill them out and they drop them off either back here or to the central library branch. We look at it, we formulate a resume with it. We give them a flash drive and a few paper copies. It is a happy feeling because the one time that they come here, they say, "Thank you, you helped us so much." I'm so glad that I found this bus.
Our priority is just making sure that families receive service for free.
We have placed an antenna on the roof, and in 50 homes we'll be installing receivers. We are going to broadcast internet from the roof of this library into 50 homes within the area.
It's been great to work with the Pratt, very humbling to connect with residents across East Baltimore and thinking about what does expansion more broadly look like.
This is the kind of work that we need to see happen in the city of Baltimore. I know that the access provided here in Highlandtown and elsewhere in Baltimore City by Enoch Pratt will go a long way for many.
We believe that libraries are essential to our communities and they're great investments.
That is probably 250 people who didn't have access to the internet previously. That is 50 families being able to go to school online, be able to participate in their jobs by telecommuting rather than having to go in, and being able to search for new jobs. are critical to making sure that we can connect our communities, especially in a crisis.
For Baltimore City to have a safe haven like the Pratt Library is absolutely essential.